Yo, Bully and the Beast podcast.
Yo,
I'm L'Oreal.
your boy Wax, what up?
Twerk is in the building.
Everyone's getting on my nerves today.
This is my favorite podcast.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
You better be.
Woohoo. Such an honor.
Hey man, what's going on? What y'all got going on this week?
Just a little late today.
Yeah, as usual. You know what I'm saying?
You,
As
nigga.
usual. Well,
We've
oh,
been
I
waiting
what?
for Wax all day.
Don't do me. Oh, so he must ain't tell you that he just sent me the email. I got
I sent the
proof
emails at
of
3
the
o'clock.
time he sent. I got it at
I sent this just an
4:21.
hour
What time
ago.
is it? Yeah, 4:21. I got it exactly. But who knows anything? You see what I'm saying? Happy to be here on the Bully and the Beast podcast.
So Twerk did the
So
podcast without you.
he did.
I
Yeah,
guess so, because he ain't sent you the link you said.
Yeah, he sent it at 4:21. I got told you I got
So
proof. I don't know nothing. You know,
everything is Twerk's fault.
always. You know that. We don't know nothing.
Are you drunk?
What's going on? Who?
You.
Well, I don't drink. What happened? Tell me what's
Are you
going on.
on
I'm
lean
lost.
or some shit? It's like you're delayed or something. Yes, your computer's not delayed. You are.
No, yeah. No, I'm chilling. What happened? What's going on?
Maybe your braids are too tight.
It probably is.
Mm-hmm.
I just got them done. Mm-hmm.
You just got what?
I just got them done. You can't tell?
No. They
Yeah.
always look the same to me, dusty like you.
They probably the same thing. It's probably the
You
same
got it.
thing.
You know what it is? I think like, do
Talk
you
to me.
ever dye your hair?
Why would I do that? That's what girls do, right?
I
I
feel
think you're
like
supposed to
you
do the same
should
thing.
dye your hair because you know when like your hair sometimes when it's like the natural color, it kind of makes you look a little dusty.
Yeah. It's that look. It's that look I'm going
Like a
for.
nigga from Nook.
I'm from
like
Linden, though.
like a nigga from
Different look.
Linden specifically.
A nigga from Linden. This is your boy all day long. We don't
Why
put
y'all
ourselves
look
out
like
there too.
that from Linden?
We try to stay out the way, man. We don't like to put shoes on with no socks on. We understand that, beating your meat really means disciplining it. You see what I'm saying? That's what the terminology is. Like, we understand certain things like that. That's why we move the way we move. We ain't out there being all flashlight and putting flashlights on us all day because we know what happens when you do that. Look at the news.
Well, Twerk is
You know?
representing Jersey right now with his Rutgers
Yeah.
University hoodie. He don't look like that.
Me and Twerk is two different guys. Twerk gonna walk in the
Y'all look
building,
the
he gonna
same
get a
to me.
totally
What you
different.
wait? Hold on. Y'all not the same guy?
No, Wax is
When he walks
different.
yeah, I'm very, very much different. You know what I'm saying? I probably don't have to do as much as other people, and then some people I have to do a little bit more. But I rather take the get out the way type of stance. You know what I mean? I don't do too much. So
What
I
did that
like
have to
this
do
right
with
here where
Twerk?
I'm at. Twerk right now, Twerk has got something going on. Twerk is building. He growing in that field. So I expect him to move a little bit. So you trying to say he out here just got anything going too?
No, I'm saying you do.
Yeah, that's me. I don't mind that. You know what I mean? I ain't missing nothing out. It's like if I throw another shirt on to get my hair done, if I'm gonna miss out on anything, probably not. So I probably, I'd rather put that money in something else, like a new boat or
I
some
want to
type of
see,
shit.
like, we need to do a wax makeover. Like
Ah,
when they
I,
go on the style channel and they be going with the women. We're gonna send you with the
Ellen,
women.
Ellen, I seen Ellen do it.
Now you know good
Ellen
and
had
damn
braids
well
every
Ellen
other.
is canceled.
She is. I don't be knowing fucking nothing.
Ellen ain't been on in like
Um,
5 years, right? Three at
yeah.
least. Mm-hmm.
Damn, I don't watch TV. See, I don't got a chance to watch TV or nothing. I don't get a chance to do this type of stuff, man. That's why I'm out the loop. That's why I like the Bully and the Beast because y'all keep me updated with all the news and stuff. I have no idea what's going on. I'm out
You
here in
too
these
busy
woods
getting your
lost.
hair done.
I gotta get it done. Come on. See how fucking long this shit is? Shit's a monstrous problem.
I can't wait till you cut it.
Yeah. My wedding day. My wedding day, I'm gonna
Oh,
cut it.
so
You know what
never.
I'm saying?
Okay. Anyway, let's get into
Yeah,
word on the
stop. Yeah,
street.
stop. Word on the street.
Speaking of cutting off dreads,
What we
DDG,
got?
he cut his dreads off. There's actually a whole cutting dreads off challenge going on right now on social media.
Okay.
Cutting the locks. People are cutting their locks off. They're letting them go. They're walking into a new era, So you said your wedding day?
Yeah, my wedding day, I believe that's the day that, I know I'll be fully completed of that old stage of what I used to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm
I
not
feel
like I'm
like, come
holding on to.
on, Wax. It's time. Your old stage.
Um, Now, I'm talking about just like the whole finish or the totality. Like sometimes you still got to keep your feet in the water because you're still doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? Until that all blow over. You know what I'm saying? Until you finish the beef and make sure the beef is, the two big dogs is shaking each other's hands. Then you be like, I can step over here. I'm still in certain things, so I just can't move away from yet. That's why I still got my hair. But it's very, very soon when all that stuff cleared, the dust clear, back to wax the church boy. Hey, how you doing? Sitting in the front row.
Why would you do
Now
that?
I'm just here. Why would I do what?
Oh, lower your dip. I was always wondering what would it take for you to cut your hair. It's like, would you feel like you lost your strength? No.
No, I ain't have dreads for a long time. I just started growing dreads when I moved to Miami. Like all during
Bro, that's
school
like
and stuff
20
like that.
years.
Yeah, I mean, college is about to be. I graduated college in 2010, so it's about 15 years now. But when I moved to Miami, I started growing my dreads. But I had cornrows for years, or I had a church boy waves haircut. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like this is my only stage that I had in my life. I understand the stage. I get it. You know what I'm
Why
saying? I
why
used
did
to
you
ride
grow
motorcycles.
why
Huh?
did why did you grow dreadlocks? You want to get the wicks?
Nah, all jokes aside, the real reason why I grew my dreads is because I was about to beat up every barbershop dude in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't take it. It was like really a gossip type of situation. It was like, why these dudes I don't give a fuck. And who give like y'all niggas talk like bitches. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize, now I have my pop used to cut my hair when I was young. Like when I started going to barbershops, I'm like, this is some bitch shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like I couldn't do it. And I was about to beat up a couple of barbers, and I was like, I ain't getting my hair cut no more. I can't even sit down and have to give a dude that much of me. You know what I'm saying? He like touching, he bro, what's up, man? You know, it's real shit. You know how many great chefs there's out there that's men? I hate a man to do my food because I don't know the last time he touched his meat. I have no idea the last time he touched his meat.
That is so
So
funny.
that's why I'm like, why is this motherfucker touching my food? Because I know I touch my meat. You know how many times you touch your meat a day? You don't even know. You just do it for no reason, right? You just touch your meat.
That's funny. So you never had a man do your hair, retwist your hair, or nothing?
Yeah, right. You on drugs? Ain't no fucking way. For what? It's like asking for a man to massage you and shit like that. There's certain things that's for women and certain things for men. And I think that's both sides. I think certain men should do certain things for women. I don't think a woman should do that for a woman. No, I think a man should do that for a woman. And certain things, I think a woman should do that for a man. I don't think another man should do that for another man. No. Everybody play their thing, man. It's like having your these women out here starting to trying to be centers. Like, where the fuck you become a center? Why you not the point guard?
Right.
You're a great point guard. You know
How
what
do
I'm
you
saying? Like Kyrie and them is dope. Stop trying to be Shaq.
how do you find a person to do your hair? I mean, I feel like you've had the same style for ever since I've known you. You use
Mm,
the same person. Or you show them a picture.
no, man, what are you talking about? I had a bunch of motherfucking styles, but this right here, the styling stage I'm at right now, is like I really can't have too much vulnerability. So if I gotta, get it in or something like that, I could throw these motherfuckers in there. You know what I'm saying? But I got a bunch of fucking hair and all that vulnerability where I'm at right now. No way.
Vulnerability.
I'm vulnerable right now. Very, very vulnerable. So I gotta run. I gotta do certain things that I gotta do right now, or fight or anything. I gotta tuck these things away. And Boss hair is all out and mad different shit. My hair long as a motherfucker. That shit too vulnerable for me. So nah.
Yeah,
But yeah, I stopped cutting my hair and shit because of barbers, man.
what DGD
You know
was
what I
doing
mean?
about
Some
the
women is cool.
in the screen.
Huh?
So what DDG was doing, he was doing a live stream for the last week, a 24-hour, 24/7 live stream, and it was called a hitathon. And he had different rappers come in and beat makers came in and they were making tracks, like recording live and making hits. And I guess if you could see it in the top left corner, it was like every time he got a certain amount of subscriptions, he would do something. So when he reached 40,000 subscriptions, he had to cut his dreads. So that's what happened there.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it for a reason. Like I
L'Oreal,
said,
you're muted.
marriage should be something that I'd be like, okay, now I'm all the way on the other side. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Not
when
like
we
I'm
get to
doing things that I'm
episode,
not married.
what's the even one that's coming up?
What'd you say?
What's the episode that's coming up that's even for us?
What do you mean even?
What episode are we on right now? What the fuck?
283.
So when we get to 300, you cut your dreads.
Ooh.
Ooh.
300. Crazy.
Ooh. We get to 300. That's it. Chop, chop, motherfucker.
L'Oreal, that just might be a thing. I mean, I just never had a goal to reach. Nobody never asked me and said that. So it might be $299. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. It's just I don't even know.
Episode 300, chop the big chop. Either he cuts his dreads or we cut him off of the fucking podcast.
Or he's got to show off his bald spot.
Off with his head.
Listen, if y'all, you know what? I got a bald spot. And
everybody with locks have a bald spot.
You think so?
Yeah, we saw it last week. And you in the club.
You was in the club shaking your dreads, and one of them fell out.
You ain't really got a bald spot if you sit there and you got the toupee.
What? Anyway, let's move on to talk about Marvin Sapp. So he locked the people in the church. He told the ushers, close the doors. Close those doors.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get $40,000 out of these folks or nobody is leaving. So I did the math. We got this many people here. So that's about $20 a person, $20 a person online. Run your pockets.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be a cheerful giving. You know what I'm saying? Giving from your heart. You know, some people probably want to get more than 20. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly,
it's a way to do everything. You know what I'm saying? And I see the way he was doing is like some people look at that as him forcing blessings to people, forcing blessings upon people. Like some people like, it's my last $20 for gas. And he like, listen, give that last $20 up. God is going to bless you. You're not going to, but if you're not living life through full of faith and by sight, you'll look at your bank account like, I can't afford that 20. Or, you know what I'm saying? But if you live in life only through faith, is which I think he needed everybody in that church to actually do to understand which way he was going. But a lot of people, I guess, there are other people looking by sight and they're not looking by faith. So I would have been one of the people like, shit, look at that 20.
He said the whole situation has been misinterpreted, that he wasn't holding people hostage. He said that's offensive and that was never his intent. So I do see, that's why I rock with the pastor of the church that I listen to. I listen to Zion Church in DC, and Keith Battles, that's the pastor there. And he, obviously all pastors ask for a giving, an offering at some point in time in the service, right? But one thing I like about him is he makes it clear, yes, give whatever you suppose, like you said, give cheerfully. But at the same time, he does say, times are rough right now. And if you don't have it, God is not asking you to give nothing. You get what I'm trying to say? He's not asking you to, I have absolutely nothing here. Yes, if you can give. But if you cannot give, you cannot give. And some people can't give all the time. Maybe they give more later. Maybe they give more before. And maybe this is just in this time, they don't have it to give. And he says, if you don't have it to give, no. That's not, we don't want that. If anything, you the person we probably looking to bless. You know what I mean? And I rock with that more than forcing people. Like, it kind of reminds me of the Housewives. They just did an episode and they did like a fundraiser. And it's my girl Kelly is on the Housewives of Atlanta. I love her, I rock with her, but I think she was wrong because she kind of pressed one of the girls and was like, "Well, everybody bought something but you." And I'm like, damn, you like, it's like, what if
Some
she
people do
really
that
ain't
at
have
baby
it?
showers. Yeah.
What if she really ain't have it,
You
but she
showing,
was trying to support her? You know what I mean?
there
Like,
you go.
you don't really
I'm with
know
you.
what people go through. So, like, when it comes to like monetary things, I always get uncomfortable anyway, but I'll try not to judge people or for you, like,
Yeah,
you get
don't
what I'm saying?
I don't think not on this one. Yeah, not on this one. I think that like I said, it's different ways to do everything. You have to be in a certain place in your life with God to understand where he was coming from. You see what I'm saying? It's like, you know, in the Bible it says that the rich man gave a little bit. He gave more than a poor man, but that 2 pennies meant more than God. That he gave his last meant more than God than the rich man gave all that
Of
money.
course,
But he
of
had a
course.
whole, I'm saying, so if you
Right.
into the word and into that, and you be like, you know what, I can't be God given and stuff like that, and then it's
Yeah,
all
but
through
see, my
faith.
pastor
Like
talking
anything.
about if you got the $20 to feed your kids tonight and that's your only 20, I'm not gonna ask you to give me that $20 and you got babies crying in the house. So
If you
that's
do faith, if you give it unto God, into God, before you walk out that church, somebody probably gonna drop 500 in your pocket. You
maybe,
gotta
but
have that in your
and that
brain.
is by faith, but at the end of the day, my
Yes.
pastor would not have taken that $20. He would have been like, these people need to focus on feeding their kids. When you give when you could give. Like, you can't force people to give. Like, that's just, there was people in there
No,
that probably ain't
I'm
have
with
$3,
you.
let alone 20. How you gonna give what you don't got?
Yeah,
You can't give what
and
you
that's
don't
and
got.
that's
If you
good.
telling everybody they
That's
gotta give
faith.
$20 before you, ain't no faith if you ain't got $20 to give. If you got $2
The
in your
substance of
pocket
things
and
hoped.
they asking for 20,
The substance of things hoped for. The evidence of things not seen. Now, if you went up there with that $2, you might have somebody who just like, hey, put this up there for me, and here go 18 more dollars. You just don't even know.
yeah,
That's
but
how
there was
God
more.
works in
I
my life.
promise you, there was more than one person in that church that didn't have $20. I just
I
think it's
respect that.
wrong. You give people give how they supposed to give. You believe, then you gonna
Yeah,
give.
be your heart. There you go. That's what I
But
say.
you
It's
got money in
personal.
your bank account, right? Did you give every single dollar to God? No.
I
You
pay my
still have
tithes
to
every
feed your
every week.
children. You still have to.
Yes.
He doesn't want you to. That's why
Uh-huh.
10%. He don't want you to give all your money to. That's not what it is. You
No,
still got to
I don't.
take care of yourself.
Uh-huh. Now I'm with you. Like I said, you guys got to be in a certain time in your life, a certain place in your life with God to understand that fully and completely. Like I said, there's definitely ways to do it. Other pastors said, we don't do that here. We don't have to do that here. We want cheerful givers, what you give from your heart. And if you there with God and be like, you know what, God, I just got this bank. I'm asking you for a blessing. I'm gonna give up everything today. That's on you. And everybody got their own personal relationship with God. Don't look
Right.
at the
But you can't
man
force
next to you.
that out of them.
No, no, of course not.
That's
If you see the
one,
man next to
two.
you
Not
giving,
everybody is a member of that church. Some people just came as a visitor. Okay, maybe
mhm.
somebody came because they down bad and this the baddest they ever been down. And they just coming in there for the first time and you talking about give us your
Give me
$20.
that.
Yeah, and they like, it's my first time at church. I ain't even, you get what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying the whole thing as a whole and him understanding that he should have never, it was to close the doors for me. And I know this is like an old school approach. They used to do that back in the day, but like,
Yeah, force the
nah.
blessings for you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
to
saying?
be
Yeah,
honest with
force
you,
the
I
blessings.
send
You
my
can't do
offering in
it.
electronically. Okay. So I'm a bedside Baptist, but I still send in my offerings. But like I said,
And that.
you don't you don't
And
hold nobody
I can be
in a
biased.
church to do it, to get it.
No,
God
no.
ain't never
Like I
tell you
said,
to do
different ways
that.
to do it.
I ain't see that in the
No
Bible.
way. No, hold nobody down, hold nobody accountable for what they're gonna do. Like I said, everybody got their own journey. But I could be a little biased because I'm a pastor's son and I understand what actually goes into it. I know the bills got to be paid, the electricity being on, paying other people electricity bills, their rent, their food when their kids can't eat. The church actually do a lot for the community. You
Yeah,
see
they
what I'm
do.
saying? So,
Certain churches.
sure, yes, it's people. Other people do still. I'm 1,000% with you. But hopefully, we all pick the right church to go to, and and dwell in that congregation when you know that this is the right place. You know, they're
But
very
like I said, some
organized.
people was visiting that day. You get what I'm saying? I ain't know this was the wrong church. I ain't know we was gonna get held hostage today. I would have came next Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, when you
Nah,
use a big name like him too, I think automatically they look at it like, oh, you getting to see him for free. You getting it, you know, like because I
and it
promise you,
would have
he got
helped to,
$40,000.
yeah, and it would have helped to also say, you know what, this offering right here is going to so and so. You know what I'm saying? So give cheerily, give with your heart, and you might get some people to go get more than $20. You see
That's
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying.
So just try to get
I
some type
agree.
of causes to it.
It
Yes.
might be somebody in the
Uh-huh.
church that could have paid that whole 40, but they
Yes.
might not have
And you'd
liked
be
the
like,
way
you know
he
what?
asked for it. Why am I turning all this colors?
Yeah, exactly. He'd be like, listen, we got 10 women in here that's right now down and out. They can't feed. They just lost their houses. We already got them. Let's church. Let's put an offering for them. Let's give an offer from them. These 10 ladies that's up here on the thing. Like when you're doing stuff like that, people are not going to think it's going to your pockets. People looking at him like, yo, he trying to grab 40,000
That's
from
what it
everybody.
did
He
look
got them.
like. Yes, that's what it
You know
looked
what I'm
like.
saying?
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yes.
Because it's like, I don't even believe that was his church.
No. He's a, he's a, he actually said he got not rid of his church. He had somebody else pass his church, so he go on tours and stuff like
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
and get
saying.
the
So you
money. He
gonna
said,
pull up and try to press us for 40?
he got 1,000 online. They got 1,000 of these seats. It's quick math too.
No,
You know what I'm saying? It's
that's
quick
what makes
math.
it scarier though. When he did that
Numbers
though,
don't lie.
I'm like, hold on. I know he ain't break down how many. All right,
He
man.
make it nice and easy for you to swallow. You know what I'm saying? That's what pastors are for. You know what I'm saying? Give you that good word. Let me get that.
You gotta be able to make somebody to talk me into to what I'm supposed to be doing. That's what I like. Talk
And
me
if
into what I'm supposed to be
yep,
doing. Don't
there you go.
hostage
And
me
that's what
though.
that word is supposed to do. Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
talk
And that's what
me
that
into
word is
what I'm
supposed to do.
supposed to be doing. But you ain't gonna lock me down and you can't tell somebody you're not gonna have sex no more. No, that's not how you teach somebody. That's not how you
That's
teach somebody. You don't
Pentecostal
chop
right
their
there.
JJ off. That's not. You got to tell
Yeah,
them why.
yeah. Pentecostal did that. You have sex before marriage. God is going to. It's so many things, and I'm still sneaking because I'm not married. So I'm still. My mom don't
You
know I
are
have sex. My
sneaking.
mom don't know I smoke. I'm sneaking,
Do your
and
mother know you
I'm
have
definitely.
sex?
No way. You crazy?
These babies just
No
popped
way.
out with the stork.
I listen. I always scream blood test, blood test, blood test for no reason. I wasn't there, but I don't know what they talking about. They just like me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, sin is a sin. You know, I don't think that he was trying to, you got to be somewhere with God in your life to accept anything, you know what I'm saying, in life. So you have some people on the street just talking to you and you might get offensive of it. But look what the words say. It might be a test. And his whole world is a test. His whole thing is a rehearsal. So if you in it in that direction with God, you understand what he's saying. So a lot of times pastors, every word ain't for everybody anyway when people preaching. Only a
Yeah, so
certain
don't
kind of
try
people
to
get it.
hold 2,000 people hostage and make them all
2,000.
think the same word.
He probably was only.
They might listen to that 4 weeks from now and be like, "Damn, I get what he was saying. Let me give him that 20." But that's in their time, though. You can't. You know what I mean? It is
Yes,
what it
that's what I
is.
was saying.
Let's get
Yes, in
into
that time. Yeah.
another word, and that's helping some people with some advice. Get into that good advice,
Here we
that
go.
hood advice. So if the people want to reach out to us, Twerk.
Yo, what's good, everybody? So y'all can send us an email at thebillionofbeastpodcast@gmail.com, or you can send us a DM at billionofbeastpodcast on IG.
You
Yeah. So we're gonna get
getting
straight
good?
into it. What's up, Wax and L'Oreal? I really need your advice. I've been talking to this girl for about 2 months now, and she's amazing in every way. Smart, driven, funny, you name it. I was just about to ask her to be my girlfriend, but here's the thing. On our third date, we went back to her place, and I let her know I am a virgin. She was totally cool with
Oh,
it, but then I asked her how many guys she's been with, and she said, 28. I'm not trying to judge her, but that
Jesus.
really shocked me. She's only 20.
Yes.
I'm also 20. And she comes off like the type who's all about her studies. She's the top of her class, school captain, and now she's even in med school. The thought that she's been with so many guys in just a few years is messing with my head. I really like her, but I can't shake the feeling that I'm just another number to her. I keep picturing all the guys she's
Oh,
been with whenever I'm in bed with her. Do you think I could get over this and
Jesus.
move forward? Or is this going to keep lurking in the back of my mind forever? I love your honest take. Please help me out. Well, help me out really quickly, guys. He slept with her.
And yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? He want to be number 29. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind that, young man. Just she actually do need her because she's going to teach you in a lot of moves. She had 28 guys, so she know a little bit more. She's going to help you for your next woman. It's probably not going to be the woman you actually meet because you're probably never going to stop thinking about that. Your count is more higher. Every man want his count more than his girl. Please. But we can't blame her because girls can't beat their meat. They can't discipline themselves to, you know, to have their pussy be disciplined. We could beat our meat. After we nut out, we beat our meat and we nut in our shit. We real disciplined. That shit ain't going nowhere. It's gonna save us a bunch of money. But they can't just be playing with their stuff. It's like that. Like that's gonna make them more horny. They're gonna want more things. And so, I think that you can't blame her. You just got to sit there and take it. Learn the lesson. Learn how to fuck. Because I think she could be able to teach you with 28 guys. She can definitely teach you something.
No, she got
So
her
take it
whole
as a
phase
learning
out the
lesson.
way.
Yeah, but 28 is still, whole phase is just having more than one penis a year for maybe 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's 4 guys. Other 28 guys, Jesus Christ. How old is she?
She's 20. They're 20.
Oh,
You know what? I like that she was honest. She didn't even have to tell you. She told you the truth.
she
She's
lied
that
there.
means no, that means she's an honest girl, and like that I like about
Yes.
her because she could have made it up, she could have lied, but it seems as though she told him the truth, which to me that shows that she really likes him. She also knows how to focus on goals and stick to them. So if she decides that she wants to be with you, I'm pretty sure she won't cheat on you. She seems like listen, you're going to have to learn how to get some confidence in yourself and not worry about other men. And I mean, you can listen to Wax's route, and I get it. Like, some men don't want a woman that's been with other guys, but at the end of the day, it's like she is. It could be a better woman for you. You thinking about her past instead of somebody that's best fit for you. It shouldn't. Don't let like
Yeah.
somebody's past or things that happened before you jeopardize like your future. See how she acts with you. Now, if she's outside throwing herself at other men, then she's probably not done fucking around. She's probably likes attention from men or whatever the case. But if she's all into you and everything is about you and she treats you good, the fact that you're nothing
She's
to
still
worry
cheating.
about, the fact that you're thinking about other men is crazy. Unless she's entertaining other men.
But 28 is like, you know, it's like, girls make bad decisions all the
Have you
time, but
slept
she
with
make
28 people,
horrible.
Wax?
Me? Of course not. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of.
You
You know what
slept with way
28
more than
is?
28 women in your life.
Who's counting? You see what I'm saying?
Exactly, even worse.
But it's like again with this bottle of water right here. If all these men touched, if you asked me to get that bottle of water from across the room and it touched 10 people, you would still drink it. But let one person put their finger in it. You see what I'm saying? That's what we have to deal with. Would
You're
you still
mad
drink it?
annoying.
But this is what we have to deal with. A man, we all good. You want one person just put their finger in their hand in the cross. You like, man, I'm not drinking that shit.
Well, the difference is
And
you
you
can't
watch
clean
it.
that water after that. You could clean
And
a
I get
pussy.
it, but a lot of girls don't know how to. They don't know how to clean that pussy. They not
Well,
cleaning
then you
their
shouldn't
pussy.
be with a
They
girl
going
that
to
doesn't know how to clean her pussy. That's a problem.
respect. But who really knows until you go into the restaurant and go in the back? Like you gonna sit down there every time and you gonna clean your hands thinking that your hands is the dirtiest thing out there.
Well,
Till you
you
actually
should
go in the back and
definitely
see what the
go in the
fuck
back of
happened
the
to it.
restaurant before you choose to buy it.
Yeah, because that's what exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't eat at restaurants no more because I know how it is back there. And even girls, if you know how they actually clean themselves and what they actually deal with their pussy, bro, you won't even do it. Men care about women's past. Women care about men's future. If you know that this man is about to be a fucking bum for the rest of his life, you don't want to be with him. But men care about women's past. If she was not so good in her past, it's like, and that's just really balancing out. Everything in life needs a balance. When men and
And
women
you
get
know
it
what? That
said,
could be his loss, Wax. That could just be his loss because just because a woman doesn't have experience past doesn't make her a good girl or the right one. That just makes you insecure because you can't stop thinking about other people. I'm thinking if I'm thinking about the future, I'm not thinking about the future with him with several other women. I'm thinking about our future together if I'm thinking about that man. And if I'm thinking about anything from his past, is that I want him to be better than his past and when he's with
yes.
me. That's for sure. So as long as I'm a better woman than I was before I was with this man, then he should, and I'm a good woman to him. That's all that should matter. Because if that's the case, then I'm not gonna have a man either.
I don't
If
think
I'm
men,
her,
yeah, yeah, and I believe that again. I wish it
because
was
I
like
had
that because
fingers
if
in
you
my
just,
water bottle as well.
yeah,
But my water is clean, and I know how to clean my water. Okay, so that's the
well,
difference.
everybody don't know how to clean it. But like I said, I wish men understood that the woman past is not whatever because y'all do it. But I tell you, that's the reason why we care about your past. How many people put their finger in this water and I got to drink it? You see what I'm saying? If you my wife, we doing all type of everything. It's like, but now you think about how many meats actually touch this
If
thing.
that's all
Would
you're
you eat a
thinking
piece
about
of
when
chicken?
marrying a person, that's pathetic. Like, I don't want to just think about sex when I'm thinking about marrying a person. Like, all the things he said about her is good attributes. The only thing that is not as positive. So it's kind of like
Yeah,
giving up 80% for 20. It's like this girl has a good head on her shoulders. She's at the top of her class. She's going to med school. That means that she's going to raise your kids just as well because she's bright.
I
She's
believe
going to
that.
make sure they have a bright future. And y'all will always be good, even if you decide to be a bum because she is going to be a doctor or a nurse or whatever the fuck she's doing in her medical field. Like
Yeah,
she
she's gonna fuck her
succeeds.
way through it.
And she
Yeah,
got
she's gonna
you.
fuck her way.
So clearly she got some kind of charisma.
So you know what I'm saying, L'Oreal? So push it like
No.
this. You know how much that real fast. You know how much that chicken is going to do great for you. It's probably going to taste good. It's going to be real nutritious for your body. But if you go in that back of that restaurant and see that chicken was on the floor, they probably cleaned it. But are you going to still buy that chicken or want that chicken after you knowing that chicken was on the floor? And it's
You
going to
know
do
what
all
that
good things
chicken,
for you.
you
You're going
know
to
what that chicken digested before it even got to you. You can't fucking, and with the other bitch beef or whatever the fuck else you gonna do, like that's just life. You just have to like accept people for who they are or don't. Like you could get a virgin that's boring, that's broke, that don't never motivate you, that makes you miserable, that you only touched you. Or
right.
you can have a
You're right.
woman that is the woman of your dreams and you're just more concerned about the guys that she dated. Like that, you
Yep.
know what? She should probably go back to one of them because clearly you're not man enough for her. Boop. Now let's move
That's what it's
on.
like.
Especially because she kept it all the way 100. You call her smart, driven. You said all these positive things about her, and then the
28
negative.
is really 40.
You thinking
28 is
about
really
what
40
other
negative.
people are gonna think about it. You shouldn't even promote the fact that she was there. I am with. That's why from now on I never had an ex.
There you
How many men
go.
have you been with
See,
before me?
you smarten
None.
up. Never. I was
Never
waiting for you
touched
to
a man
mention
in my
my
life.
whole life. There
And
you
if
go, Lori.
one
That's how you
sees
get
me, I'm walking
fucking
past
get
him.
married.
Mm-mm. I never touched a man.
Wow.
That.
Thank you, Loria. That's how you get married too.
Be a
Women lie, men
liar.
lie. Just make sure the numbers don't. Ah,
So
I don't think
lie.
it's being a liar because if you really don't know the exact number, you can't say. You gotta say zero because you don't know. I don't want to lie to you. So it could be one, or it could be 0 or 500. But if you really don't know the exact number, you really can't say it could be zero because you don't know
I'm not gonna
because you
lie.
never
I
had
don't.
nobody.
The only ex I had passed away. Let's move on.
Boom.
To okay. Now, we got another email. You know what to do. If
What
you
we
want to
got?
reach out to us, Twerk, let them know again what they
Yo,
should do.
yeah, man. Email us, the Bullying the Beast podcast at gmail.com or hit us up on Instagram, Bullying the Beast podcast. No the. Appreciate it.
I do want to know really quickly though, what did you think, Twerk, about the last person that wrote in?
Um, that there are too many bodies. Yeah, I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answers to. So I
Voila.
probably would never know. She could have a million bodies, and I'll never know because that's a dumb question to ask. I don't give a damn if it's one body. I don't. As soon as I find out, I'm like, who was it? Do I know this person? Is anybody in this building one of the people you fucked? So I don't ask.
Anyone in this building? What the fuck?
I don't know. In the part, like,
Flashbacks?
but yeah, I'd rather just not know. You can keep that.
You better have a Carfax. That's what
I'm
he don't
good.
want a Carfax. So
Nah,
you
I'd
don't
rather
go
not
into a
know.
car lot and just buy a car without even knowing nothing about it. Good job.
No, I'm with you.
This
Like,
will work.
no, but you just said to lie, even about the number five. And I'm telling you that the more I think about it and the older I've gotten in life, I don't want to let people know about my past relationships. No, I don't have a past relationships. Nothing that bothers me. Like, I thought about it the other day because I was about to not say open up because that's not even the right word, but I guess kinda. Like, I was talking to this guy and I almost spoke on like past relationship, like the abusive one. And like I almost spoke on it and I was like, the fuck I'm not telling this nigga that
Why?
to make
What?
him think that he could beat my ass? No. Like to
Exactly.
you
Get out the
don't
way.
tell I'm like not talking about nothing at all, any bad thing that happened before. So this nigga think he could get away with it and like that's what we on. Nigga, I'm not on none
Yes.
of that shit. If a nigga put his hands on me today, totally different than when I was the age I was when I went through it before. Like, it's
But you know what's
totally different. I'm
crazy?
a totally different person. So it's like, that's not happening. So I'm like, why even bring it up? Like, why even? It's just, let's just talk about
Why are
me
you
and
talking
you.
about
I don't want to talk
anything
about
about it?
nothing
Thank you.
Yep. See.
Look at that wisdom that
except
you got. See what
unless
I'm saying?
Except unless you doing something behind my back on the side type shit. Now I want to talk about what's going on now though. You know what I mean? But like because
Yeah.
niggas are trying to do some sneaky shit like, oh, you say you only want to talk about me and you, so I tell you about my wife. Like, nah, nigga.
Nah,
What I
nah,
meant.
nah. But I think, I used to always, if I didn't want to deal with a girl too long, is like, I want her to tell me everything the dude did for her to leave him. And now I know exactly what to do for her to leave me too.
Or
And it's
you know what you
perfect.
could get away with. Just both sides.
Thank you. I let him cheat
Cause
on me
I'm not
all the
gonna
time,
lie,
and
I do
I
that to
stayed
niggas
there.
too. I do that to niggas too. Like if a nigga be like, yeah, cause you know that she cheated on me, I'm like, oh, this nigga got a little dick.
Ah! Is that what that means?
That's what I be thinking. I promise you, like, if a nigga tells me, like, if he's telling me a story, he's like, yeah, me and my ex didn't work out. And if I be like, why? And he be like, because she cheated on me, the first thing I think is this nigga is whacking bad.
Yeah, I can hear that. I see that.
Because if you was the faithful one the whole time and she cheated
Uh,
on you, because it'd be one thing if it
out.
was just like a get back. Because a get back mean you cheated
Yes.
on her and she cheated back. That's what I do.
Yes.
Like I'm a cheat back kind of person. Like I had said, I've never been faithful to any of my boyfriends, but it's because they had cheated and I cheated. And then I'm like, yeah, fuck
Mm.
you, nigga. You don't know this, but I'm still fucking with you. What?
It's not
I
fair,
did.
Dory.
I don't care.
We don't like
So,
that.
well, he should have never cheated on me. He would have never got cheated on. I don't feel
But
bad. Fuck them.
you don't never crash your car because we have a car that could be crashed.
I
You
didn't
have a car
crash
can be
my
crashed. You can't
car.
crash your car.
I gave somebody a ride.
No. All girls don't listen to this. All young girls that do listen
I
to this don't listen.
beep beep in his car. Don't play with me, bitch. Like that. And here we go though. If I got to that level, it's because the level of disrespect with this nigga was far beyond to infinity and beyond. So
Yeah,
yes, I
it's
should have
already
probably
over.
left. Huh?
Yes.
No, but
Yes, you
he
should have
had
left.
cheated numerous times, whatever, whatever. But I got my get back. But anyway, we'll move on. So, let's give
Like I
out some more
said,
advice.
I can't
like I
believe
said,
this.
man, Bullying the Beast podcast on Instagram and the Bullying the Beast podcast at gmail.com via email.
Period. Hey, Bully and the
Early.
Beast. I got some real drama going on, and I need y'all take on it. Pronto. I'm a woman in my
Please.
20s, and for some reason, the women in my life, especially the older ones, seem to have it out for me. They criticize my every move, my outfits, my attitude, and don't let them be in a bad mood because guess who they're taking it out on? Me. It feels like they're always waiting for me to slip up just so that they can pounce. Even my mom and my aunts can be petty, like making huge deals out of the smallest things. Sometimes it feels like I can't breathe without being judged or insulted. Meanwhile, the men treat me like I actually matter. They're more laid back. They'll correct me without knocking me down. And I can make mistakes without getting my self esteem shredded. My dad, he's a total sweetheart to me. My uncles, a breeze to talk to. It's night and day compared to the women and how they act around me. I'm at my wits' end here because I don't understand why this is happening. Are these women just being petty, or is there something about me that sets them off? Why do they seem to resent me so much? I love any advice you could give to help me deal with all this shady behavior. I'm ready to stop feeling like a target. Help. Thank you in advance. I appreciate all you do.
It's
it's
a
giving Joy Taylor.
two-sided coin.
Wait,
Yeah,
what did you say, Twerk? Really
I
quick?
said it's giving Joy Taylor. That's what I'm picturing in my head, like writing this email, just
Who
like
the
somebody,
fuck is
just like
Joy Taylor again?
the girl that was
yeah,
with
what's that?
with Shannon, Skip Bayless from the Fox Sports Network that was sleeping around with the whole company, was threatening to blackmail.
Oh, yeah. Okay, what
Yeah.
you say, Wax?
Yeah, it's like a two-sided coin. It's like, you know how many people wish they had somebody to help guide them and strengthen them. If these women are just showing you all the mistakes that they made and they don't want you to make it. The men going to do that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm with my nieces and stuff come to me, you know what I mean? I talk to my sisters more hard, like, yo, what the fuck going on? But I want to talk to my nieces like, yeah, Uncle Wax, yeah, I understand. And you know what I mean? But I be on my sister's heels about, yo, I need to go ahead and talk to these girls and make sure they're on point. But the boys, we fuck these motherfuckers up. Our nephews and stuff get fucked up. So you got to understand what the uncles and stuff probably doing to the boys and what the moms and stuff is doing to you.
That's
They do
right.
not want you to make the same mistakes. Yeah, they probably was out
They
there. You know,
babying
I see
her. The men are babying her.
they are, but we supposed to because we think that the woman is doing their job. The woman is on
Right.
them. We got to be bad cop, good cop. It has
And the
to
boys
be
get
balanced.
babied by the women.
There you go. They can go to the woman and the dude's like, I ain't give you no fucking money. You can go to mommy and get a $10 real quick. My father never gave me no bread. He not giving me no fucking bread, bro. I knew my mama go look me out and hook me up. You know what I'm saying? But my sister's the same thing. My mom like, you know, the girls ain't getting no too much from the woman. You know what I'm saying? The girls get everything from the brothers, and man, the girls just take it. If I got money, if I'm bringing my money out or whatever, my sister just take the money and I can't do nothing about it. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But let it be the opposite. Let one of my nephews and them grab my money out my hand and you know what the fuck I'm gonna do to you, boy. So it's a balance, and I think that's actually love. It got some love in it. You know, just work on some of the things that they do or that they think they see and that they keep criticizing. Look at it as a fuel. Don't fight it. You know what I'm saying? Just try to get better, see what they're talking about, try to improve in those areas. And I think that you'll find yourself being a better woman because I know certain people say certain things in my life when I was young. I didn't understand it. But as I'm going through life, I understand exactly. And I see myself saying what my dad used to say to me. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's love attached to that.
It's definitely love attached to that, but I just feel like sometimes young women that are in their 20s, you feel like you know everything. When I was in my 20s, early 20s, I felt like I knew everything and nobody couldn't tell me
Yeah.
anything. And like, especially because I was getting money, I was on television. Like, there was
Mm-hmm.
like people would talk to me and don't get it fucked up. The right people could get through to me because I'm always been
Of
the
course.
same though. I've always been the same.
Mm-hmm.
But like, the right people, even to this day, the right people could get through to me. But like,
Yes.
I don't listen to everybody. So what I would know,
Mm-hmm.
what I notice with a lot of the young ladies these days is like they don't want to embrace and take in what the older people are saying to them, and they do meet it sometimes with like a little sass, like I know what I'm doing, and then when you get to be like in your 30s, then you start to be like, oh shit, they was only trying to help me out, but I was being defensive and on the defense. Don't get it fucked up. There
Yes.
are some families that are a little weird, and you be the cute one in the family,
Peace.
so the women be a little jealous. That has happened as well. But
Or
when
don't
you're
like your
saying it's
mama.
your whole family, It's giving you might have
Look
a
at
little
yourself.
sassy attitude and you think you know better than the
Yeah,
rest of the family and
that
you
went
don't.
through that.
And you don't.
Yes,
Okay. It
yes.
might seem
When
like
you
you
get older,
do.
you will see.
Yeah, you'll see
Hmm.
when you get older, but like just embrace them because for real, like some people have no one. Some people don't have a village around them and they wish that they had an aunt to be like, I know you gaining a couple pounds, or where your little boyfriend at? Or to
What
ride
you
your
got
ass like,
on?
why
Why you
you
putting
got
that
that
on?
short ass skirt on? Like,
Thank you.
it's
Thank you.
only for you. It's only because they love you. They fucking with you because they love you. You know what I mean? Like I said, if it was one person hating on you, it might be because you're cute. But when you say the whole family's kind of like this, my family, I'm kind of like this. You know that with my nieces, like I be kind of hard on them, but that's because I know that this shit ain't easy out here. So it's like
Thank you.
from me, you gonna get it, and if anything, I'm the one that's gonna understand more than everybody else because I'm outside. You know what I mean? Like
Peace.
nobody else in my family ain't outside like me, like they would be. You get what I'm trying to say? So I'm like, if
Mhm.
anybody gonna be able to tell, if you talking about tough love, this is why in a way I'm kind of scared to have kids because I give tough love. And like
I'm
all of
tough
my
love.
nieces, I've had issues with at a point in time, and almost no, all of them have come to me later on in life and basically was like, thank you for being that time. I thought you was
Yes.
being hard
Yes.
just on me, but now I get with you. You really wanted me to be something. Like,
There you
thank
go.
you. But
There
it
you
takes
go.
a while. Like I think I'm still working on one right now. Like, and it's hard. No, it's hard. It's hard because
It
she
is.
she
It
feel
is.
like she know better and because she's kind of an adult, but I'm the real adult. And I'm still not a
Yes.
full adult. Like you get what I'm. That's how I know that little
Hmm.
bitch ain't an adult because I'm still trying to
Yeah.
figure
For
it
real.
out.
No, for real. No,
So
I'm
you
with
got
you.
to let
Even with
them
the
pour
boys.
into you. You know what I mean? Like, and if it's too much, pull one to the side that you care about the most and be like, sometimes y'all hurt my feelings because they're not.
Peace.
Trust me, that'll melt them and they'll stop. Like, but you just got to be real with
Or
them.
you
Like,
can
if
slow
it's
it
that
down.
harsh, if it's that harsh,
Yeah.
you pull the
If
one
they
to
know
the
this what you
side that
need, they ain't listen to your
you're
little ass.
closest. Hmm.
I said they ain't listen to her little ass. If they know this is what she needs, she's like, girl, you be out here with these niggas. You ain't coming home to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You
Yeah.
doing this type of shit, man. Fuck you. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
but
Because
like
even
I
with the
said, that's why
boys.
you go to the one that's closest to you. If you be like, listen, I know that I might not be living how y'all want, but it really does hurt my feelings. Like pour into me a different kind of way because that's not helping. Like that's what I'm saying. Talk to the person you're the closest with out of the circle, the Don Dada, because that's usually the
Yeah, who
one.
can get to everybody else
Yeah,
too. Yes.
that's usually the one.
Uh-huh.
And you got to let them know if this is really truly hurting your feelings or if you're just being sensitive thinking they supposed to baby you like the niggas.
No, don't do it. Everybody
It's
got their
daddy's
position,
little
but men,
girl, not you get what I'm saying, not mama's. Mama's supposed to
no,
turn you
mama go
into a woman.
straight.
Yeah.
There you go. Daddy's supposed to get them boys in straight because them boys even act like or try what you motherfucker. I'm on your heels, but it's all tough love. But all my nephews call me if anything really wild going on. They call Uncle Wax first. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, Uncle Wax got me regardless of what. I don't care if they in the fucking side of the road, they drunk and the cops are chasing them. They gonna call Uncle Wax first. You see what
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
saying?
see,
But
they
I'm
know to
so
call
tough
me
love.
last because
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
curse
kill
you out.
their ass. I'm gonna
I'm
kill
gonna
their
curse you
ass.
the whole way home.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm a
If
fuck
you
you up.
do that,
But that's
like you
love though,
now
L'Oreal. That's
I'm really the
love.
one they call last. I'm the you the fun uncle. I'm the motherfucker that they like, oh, we do not want to call auntie. That is me. That's me.
No, see the boys would probably want to be the last, but the girls is gonna be like, yo, Uncle Wax gonna
Oh
come.
yeah,
He
yeah,
gonna come
yeah.
get me. He
Okay.
might yell at me and stuff like that.
I ain't gonna hold
Yeah,
you. I'm
but the
tough on
boys
the
gonna like
boys
Uncle Wax
too.
gonna fuck me up.
I'm tough on the boys
You
and
gotta
the
be.
girls.
You
I'm a
gotta be.
beast. Yeah, it's different over here though because I
Nah,
feel like
yeah, you're supposed to
everybody
be.
be so nice.
I'm not so soft on my. I'm not too soft on the girls either. You can't be because it all depends on now. If I have my sister that was so hard on them, I can tone it down a little bit. It all depends on the situation and how soft I see them on it. You know what I'm saying? If I see them
They
soft
soft
on it,
over this
I'm a
motherfucker.
rock.
They soft over this bitch.
Nah,
So
fuck that.
I'm the one that
And that's
come
why
in
you
like,
gotta do your
what the
thing.
fuck? No, no.
There you
This is
go.
what we doing.
Uh-huh.
this
Nope,
is what
ain't on.
this is what we
Period.
doing, or everybody could not. I'm
I
not
wouldn't
talking
be
to
doing this if
nobody.
y'all handle this.
Yeah, no, but I'm the type of person that
Yep,
would
or I'm
threaten not
fucking
to speak
people
to the
up.
whole family if you don't do the shit. Y'all will never see me again.
Y'all fucked up.
Okay.
You can't do
All
that.
right.
You gotta be leaders. We leaders.
So yeah, so make sure you talk to your family, love on your family. Some people ain't got that family, and they wish that
It's all you
they
got.
wish that they could have somebody riding them like that.
Yes.
So okay, let's get into some Black excellence and celebrate some folks.
We got.
Oh yes, we got to talk about Jersey native Senator Cory Booker. He made history. Yes, breaking the record for the longest speech on the Senate floor. He spoke for 25 hours straight. And I'm talking about he did not stop to pee, eat, nothing, drink. He 25. I feel like that's me sometimes. Like I feel like
I'm
I
saying, how many
wake up,
times you think he farted though?
none. He didn't eat.
Wow, that's how the body works.
He like
I have to
trained
eat.
his
That's it.
body. I looked it up because I was
Yeah.
like, can you
You
go
have to.
24 hours? Yeah, I was like, can you go 24 hours without peeing? And they said it's like can be deadly. But he trained his body for months. Like, so he was able to do it.
Well, yeah, congratulations, bro. I mean, wow. 24 hours of talking,
I didn't know
bro.
it was
Like,
that
was he in
long.
front of?
Damn.
25
Yeah.
hours.
Was he in front of a bunch of women? Because they don't mind engaging for that long,
He was
Other
in
men
front of the
probably be like,
Senate, asshole. And then they like ask him question. Like the only time he gets a break is if someone else asks a question. So that's the only time he's allowed to stop talking, but it's still considered as part of his speech because that's just someone asking him to respond. So
I like Cory Booker, man. God bless you, brother. I mean, that's
yeah,
very
he
hard. I couldn't
changed
do it.
Newark around.
Yeah, yes, he did. So, and this for years, you know what I mean? So, congratulations to him. Um, I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't say I couldn't do it. I just don't see the motivation to do it. And whatever motivated you to do it, thank God that it gave you enough strength to be able to do that. Because I know people. That's why it's big in the news because people ain't just doing that shit, bro.
Well,
Ain't
he had
pissing,
to
shitting,
speak
or
on things as far for the Democratic Party. He spoke on a lot of things from the Russia and Ukraine war to relief in foreign countries, U.S. aid, concerns about cuts in Medicaid, flashes to the Social Security office. Shout out to Shade Room for giving me a nice little breakdown of everything. But
blessing.
but yeah, it's so many things that actually affect not only us but like our parents. Like people,
Yeah.
they forget that they are affected by the Medicaid and the Social Security. They already told our stupid asses we ain't getting nothing. So like they have worked for that, and some people depend on that. They're retired or whatever, and that's fucked up because if you work for something and you're telling them that they're gonna get it, they're depending on that. So now that you're cutting back things, that it's just fucked up. So it's like we got to protect our elderly as well. Like we forget that like we're going to be the elderly one day and we're going to want people to fight for us. They're too old to be fighting for themselves. They should be able to have their health care, and like it's just disgusting the things that this new administration is doing. So let's just
That's what Marvin Sapp should have. Marvin Sapp should have been like, "This is for all the social people who lost their Social Security. Let's go ahead and put this in there." You know what I mean? Talk
the
to us,
building
baby. I wouldn't
fund,
mind. There you go. You got to talk in church before you do that, because if
the
you do that,
roof fund.
I wouldn't mind everything. Hey, the
My
AC just
homegirl
went
said they
out for the
always
last 2
fixing a roof
weeks.
at the church.
The AC unit always going out. What you
The
mean?
AC unit always out. We need new fans. The
Always
choir need
going
robes,
out.
child.
Hymn books, all that.
Yes, come on, man.
Okay, but shout
But
out to
listen, at the end
Cory
of the day,
Booker for
somebody
making
have to pay for it.
history.
He probably took the best nap after.
Good job,
Probably
Cory.
sleeping right now.
Nah, he's definitely sleep right now. I'm sleep for him. I'm tired, so I know he is. And we're gonna get into where in the world is Wax.
Nice.
Yep,
Lord.
Yeah, so this is a segment where our listeners DM me, DM the Bully and the Beast page, and say, "Yo, get your boy Wax, man." And they always send me videos of what Wax is doing. So Wax, man, you gotta let me know what the fuck are you doing in this video?
Let me see what I'm doing. That's not me for sure.
That really look like Wax.
Walking, man.
Yo,
Wax, what are
listen.
you doing?
I guess that's what it
Listen, I
hurts.
told this guy to shut up.
Is that
The
Wax?
airplane
You was
have to
going to
be.
Vegas?
Listen, I was on my way to Vegas, and the dude kept on wild, and I said, "Listen, the airplane is like a library. Don't act up in here. I don't know if you're gonna sit there and say you seen what happened to Malcolm X. The only thing they said was get your hand out my pocket with Malcolm X, and then some shit started going off. He was wild in the back, so I had to yoke his ass up and bring his ass out, man. I had to do this multiple times. So all the passengers, listen, I got a lifetime with JetBlue. I ain't got to worrying about a flight again. They looked me out because they feel
Because
like I
you
saved all them
security
people.
on the plane?
Hey, I got to be security everywhere. I think we all should. With women and children and anywhere, I think every man should be security at all times, and that's not even your
Yo,
dick is
they
your kid.
caught you, Wax. This is
Who even recorded?
crazy.
I told everybody to put their cameras down.
Who's on drugs?
Yo, all right, y'all. We gonna get out of here. Twerk, let the people know where they can follow you, find you, support you.
Yeah, man. Hit me up on Instagram, Angelo Scarfone. Fashion stylists, people in the fashion industry, clothing designers. Hit me up. I got a new series I'm doing called $100 or Less, where I'm gonna have you guys. I have $100 budget, and you guys got to get me right for $100 or less. You guys pick a store or wherever, and we're gonna make it happen. Get me right, because I don't know
I
how to
love
dress.
that. I saw one of the episodes. I think I
It was
told you
dope.
before. I think that's such a dope concept. Keep going. That shit is
Mm-hmm.
fire. I love it. Were you talking to Judge
It's dope.
Mathis or am I crazy?
No, I was talking to a comedian named LeVar Walker, and he looked like Judge
Oh, I
Mathis.
saw something that said Judge Mathis. So what was that about?
Yeah, so the comedian I was interviewing, he
Yo,
gets confused for Judge Mathis all the time. So I just asked him about that, and he was like, "Yeah, it's a
That's
no."
hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, y'all make sure y'all
that's it.
check out Twerk over there. Wax, where can the people follow
Yeah.
you, find you, and support you?
Yes, Wax King, WAXKYNG. You know, that's all the clips that we have on here on the show. A place to go _SC, man. Book a trip, pick a guy's trip. You know, I got the cabins you stay in. We got the boat rides. We got the four-wheeler track in the back with the four-wheelers. You got the golf carts, you know. Come book something. Have your bachelor party here. Come have your wedding reception. Like I said before, I'm still looking for fake weddings. So if y'all want to have, I need some promo. So if y'all want to have a wedding back here, I got the suits, I got the dresses, I got the ring, I could get somebody to make the cake. You know, come enjoy yourself. 'Cause a lot of people don't want to get married until they get married. So you don't know how marriage is till you get married. So don't jump into it head first. Put your feet in the water a little bit. Come holler at us.
You
Let,
need to have reality shows come up there and do that because they have plenty of fake
talk
weddings
to
on their
me.
shows.
Come holler at me. I got a great venue. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all Twerk and send you some videos and stuff from my spot and you know, a couple of videos in that four-wheeler track and shit like that so you put it up. Y'all come holler at me for real, man.
All right,
What you
y'all.
got going on over
Follow
here?
me at Starring L'Oreal, StarringLorel. Check me out on the Morning Hustle Show from 6 to 10 a.m. every weekday morning. And
True.
that's it. We're gonna get out of here. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe.
A friend to tell a friend.
That's right. And we will see you next
Yeah.
week. Bye.
Peace.
Peace.